There's the Roadrunner. He's going into the bush. Look at that tail go up. I've seen like 5 or 6 of these so far this evening. He's checking me out. Look at that guy go. I don't know what he's seeing. There he is in the bushes. Nice Roadrunner. Look at that guy. I got it on Zoom, that's why I'm shaking so much. That, my friend, where did he go? It's a Texas horn lizard if I could find him. There he is. See, they're actually pretty easy to catch. And this car is going to squish him. There he is. Isn't he pretty cool? They're actually pretty easy to catch. I'm not going to catch this guy, I'm just photographing him. There's the black-headed snake. And this is under night vision. This is a non-venomous snake. Nice snake. I have rarely seen one of these, and never by myself. Alright, we're going to let him go. Okay, there's a nice shot of the rattles. There's the snake. And I'll be able to count those. Alright. Okay, we're recording about a 30-inch western diamondback in an S shape. He's rattling like crazy. I don't know if you can hear him. His tongue's flicking. And this is night shot. Let's let the camera get focused. The camera's having trouble focusing. There's a nice shot. Alright, that's it. There's a long-nosed snake. I don't know if you can see it. Doesn't really... It's kind of freaked out by the wind. As you can see, it just came by my shoe. They're actually very pretty snakes. Not sure where he is now. He's right down below me. My foot. There he is. Falling over my foot and didn't even know it. There he goes. Long-nosed snake. That is a western diamondback rattlesnake. My car lights. I can tell already. He's probably 36 inches. He's going to head back. He has that pale coloration. He's going to rattle for me. Nice. He's coiled up. Let's see if I can get a little bit closer. Can't see his rattle. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. zoom out a little bit. Alright, that's it for this. Okay, this is a Western Diamondback. You can tell by the tail. Let's see if I can do this. The white stripes and the black are about even. And you can also look at the head. And there's a bunch of little scales between the eyes. More so, a Mojave has only one or two big ones, and they look a lot nastier. So he's got a good girth on him. He was dead on the road on 118 heading down to Big Bend National Park. Just saw this gopher snake crossing the road. My first gopher snake, or bull snake is what they call them out here. Let's see if we can't get a little bit closer. Alright, there he goes, that's it. There's the millipedes that we get in Texas. Very big. It's not a centipede, and we see them quite often. We try not to run them over. This is a Trans-Pecos rat snake. It's probably 42 inches long. It's the first biggest snake I've seen of the night. It's about time I got to see one of these. These are my favorite snakes of Big Bend. You can actually pick them up, and they don't bite. Look at that. Not usually. So I'm going to put him off to the side of the road. We can watch him go. He's quite long. They're a magnificent snake. So this is another Trans-Pecos rat snake. I can't see it. There he is. I can see him. I don't know if you can see him. Oh, there he is. There's his body. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. I could pick him up, but there's really no point. He's not as big as the other one. See it? I don't know if you can see the stripes. They're initially stripes, and then they go to blotches as they get older. Hopefully you can see that. So you can see the stripes in there now, and they go to blotches as they get older. And there's the rest of the snake. Nice snake. And there's a gecko. We have these on our lights. There's one right there. And there's another one up there by that light. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, there he is. These are Mediterranean geckos. They're pretty common. Here's a jackrabbit. I'm going to try to... I've been chasing him for a while now. He just stays in the road. Let's see if we can't go find him some more. They are one of the stupidest animals. He ran into my car for a while. There he is. Got it zoomed out as far as I can go. And he's coming back at me. Oh no, he's leaving. Trying to go as steady as I can. put their ears down like Rosemary does when she's playing. That's enough of our stupid jackrabbits. There's an owl, I believe, right in the middle of the road, and I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to go up a little bit. Ooh, look at him turn around. Oh, my stupid camera. I got it on autofocus lock now. There's another car coming. I don't know what this owl's doing. Somebody's coming up behind me. There's a western diamondback in that brush. It's real windy. It's hard to focus. And you can see his tail there at the back. I saw him going into the bushes. There's his tail. And there's his head. He's about ready to break into a rattle. And it's the first one I've seen in a while. Actually, this is a Mojave. Look at the head on that. And look at the tail. Look at the spacing between the bands. This is a Mojave rattlesnake. The bands tend to be much more distinct. And if I can zoom in on the head, it would be nice. It won't do it. Oh, maybe it's because it's on autofocus. Let me try. There's the head of this guy. I don't know if you can see the scales between the eyes. Oh, he just freaked out because of the wind. They get real nervous when it's windy like this, and you can tell. So that's it for my Mojave so far. There are two praying mantises sitting on this light, scarfing down all the bugs that come to it. Anyway, that's it for this video. There's some more fire. Looks like a brush fire. It's looking pretty good. I'm just wondering if it's where it's at. Looks like some emergency people over there. Makes you wonder if this brush fire is going to cross the Rio Grande and start coming over here. I'm going to have to watch it. Look at those flames go. Gotta think about this one. Alright, that's enough. There's a better shot of it. It's not that far away. Nice flare up there. Alright. I'm not quite sure. I think you can see this in... Yeah, there he is. So this is a neonate western diamondback, about 14 inches. got a single button on there. Let's see if I can zoom in. And there's the rest of the snake. He's only 14 inches long. He was probably born this year. There's some javelinas. They're kind of like pigs, but not really. My camera won't focus. There we go. There's a nice one. Let's try another one. There's a javelina. They look a little wet, don't they? There's two of them. There's one coming right across my headlights. There's a little pack of them. This is what I want mountain lions to eat. I've never seen them stay so still. They look wet. This area's been rained on. I don't know if we got any more coming or not. Let's get real close up. That's as close as I can get right there. And we'll call it. First snake of the evening, western diamondback, crossing the road fairly early on. See if we can't get a look at those rattles before he freaks out at me. Western diamondback. He's probably 36 inches. Whoops, where'd he go? There he is. Alright, he's starting to rattle. I don't know if you can see it, but there's another owl. I'm going to turn on my brights. Maybe it'll scare him away. There he is. He's looking at me. This is maximum zoom, so I'm trying not to shake. I don't know what he's bending down about. I'm not sure what kind of owl he is. He's looking back at me. I'm going to watch him for a few minutes. He may take off. There's a dead rodent right in front of me. I don't know if he sees that. Very nice. Here he goes. I don't even have to get out of my car. There's a snake too far from that. And that's a baby western diamondback. Don't even have to get out of my car. I don't want to run him over, so I'm going to shut down. This is a little hard to watch. This is one of those owls that I just came across that was killed, obviously by a car. That's too bad. I don't know what kind of owl it is. Maybe my friend Marion can tell me. She's more of a birder than I am. There's another blacktail. I'm going to stand here and zoom in so he doesn't freak out. They got pretty big heads, and you can see the black tail on them. I really want to see how many rattles he's got, so I'm going to get a little bit closer. With this kind of heat, he may start rattling. I ought to be able to get a rattle count from that. And let's look at the body on this guy. They're actually a quite pretty snake. They have big heads. They're my second favorite snake in the park. We all know what my first one is. I haven't seen one of those yet tonight. So, After a minute of time, I'm going to let it go. I'm not sure what that snake is. I think it's a Trans-Pecos rat snake. It's a big snake. It's not a Trans-Pecos rat snake. This could be like a Great Plains rat snake. First one I've seen this big in a long, long time. The only way to make sure of this is to actually pick him up and look at his belly scales. Nice looking snake. He's probably going to bite me, but he's not venomous. So I'm going to continue to look at this snake as he crawls off the road. I verified he's a rat snake, Great Plains rat snake. He's a pretty good sized snake. I'm thinking, I'm looking at him 42 inches maybe, 40 inches. Very nice snake. Look at this beetle. Big antenna, he's a big beetle, maybe 2.5, 3 inches. I've seen him at gas station stops. He just flew in front of my lights. And I know Jameson and Logan are going to like this guy. There's another long-nosed snake. We've seen a few of those. These are one of my pretty ones. He was in the middle of the road. He's a good size. He's looking, we may just follow him for a few minutes. He doesn't see me because I've got this infrared light on him. Is he going to come back out on the road? I turned my light off and here he comes. He wants to be on the road for some reason. He's going pretty good now. Alright, we're going to let him go. Good night, Longnose. Thought I would show you what a neonate Western Diamondback looks like. Maybe I have before. Not a very big guy. Looks like he may have eaten something in the middle. Be a little chunky right in the middle. Not very big, maybe 11 inches. I've seen a lot of these tonight. This is a Mojave rattlesnake, neonate. Very difficult to tell from a Western Diamondback. I will try to explain how you do that. First of all, the pattern on its back is very sharp in contrast to a Western Diamondback. And if you notice, the pattern kind of fades toward the tail. I don't know if we can see the head. The scales between the eyes, there's very few of them, and he looks kind of mean. Maybe if I get this other flashlight on him, we can get a better look. See, he doesn't have many scales between the eyes. And see how it fades towards the rear? And the white spacing is greater for a Mojave than it is for... And there's another way too. It's difficult to tell. The white stripe on the side of the jaw doesn't go down to the edge of the jaw, but that's hard to tell in a neonate. Okay, this is one large rattlesnake. I'm thinking he's over 3 foot, about 40 inches. Looks like a Western Diamondback, just looking at the scales. Let me get a little closer. He's a big guy. I am 10 feet away. Nice looking snake. Let's get an estimate of the rattles here, guy. He may start rattling on me. Looks to me like it's like 3 or 4 or 5 rattles broken. Let's continue to look at that guy. He just keeps going and going. Nice rattlesnake. I don't know if you can see the stripe by his head. I was telling you earlier that, see the stripe that goes down to his eye, to his jaw? Diamondbacks go straight down and Mojaves go out, they're out farther. He's a big guy. He's got some girth on him. I want to get closer to that tail. Hopefully he's not going to freak out. There's a good shot of the tail. Believe it or not, this is another big western diamondback. Look at the girth in that guy. Huge snake. Look at the head on him. I'm 20 feet away. Let's see what happens if I get a little bit closer. Yeah, he's starting to react. Let's get a good look at those rattles. Look at the size of that bad boy. There's his head. Got some real girth on him. And he's got a good rattle. If I go in front of the light, he's going to freak out, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh, there's a good shot of the rattles. Oh, that's a good set of rattles. Look at all those. Let's see if I can't zoom in. That's a good, that's a good set of rattles. I ought to be able to count those pretty easily tomorrow. Nice big diamondback. I'm not going back to my room anytime soon. I'm pretty sure this is a different rattlesnake. We'll have to double check. He's got a good set of rattles on him too. He could be the same one. I don't think he's as big. Where'd those rattles go? Good set of rattles. I don't think he has the girth of the other one. Nice looking snake. I can check the mileage. Another western diamondback on the way out. I want to get its rattles for my study. Let me turn off this light. I can, is that a Mojave? Look at those width of those bands. That could be a Mojave. Look at those nasty looking eyes. That is a Mojave. There you go. Coiled up for me. You don't want to lose a rattlesnake. Where'd he go? I need to zoom out. Oh, there he is. rattlesnake. He's a Mojave though, not a western diamondback. It's a little chilly. We're going to stabilize this guy. See how he's coiled up. And we'll call it another western diamondback crossing the road. Looking pretty big. It's windy out here. Gets him nervous. I'm going to try to get his rattle. Looks like a nice shot of his rattle. Could be Mojave. Look at the bandwidth. He's a big Mojave if he's a Mojave. Where'd he go? Bands kind of fade towards the tail. And they become very sharp as we get towards his head. This could be a big Mojave if he's a Mojave indeed. I'm going to try to get a better shot of his head. He doesn't particularly like that. Let's see if we can zero in. He is a big Mojave. Look at the size of this guy. I've never seen a Mojave this big. Ooh. Alright. I think you can see this one without even my night vision camera. Western diamondback crossing the road. Let's get a little closer. It's pretty warm out here. They're going to be real nippy about it. I'd call him a 26-inch western diamondback. See if I can't zoom in on his rattle. Almost. See how it tapers down? That may be his original rattle. Western diamondback. I'm going to get his head just in case he's a Mojave. If I can find him. I'm looking at him, so I know he's there. I need to zoom out. There he is. Okay, in the middle of the desert, we're seeing these amphibians and toads. Remember that there's a big pond here that formed, and these guys were all over the road. Maybe I can get him to hop for you. Let's see how close I can get to him. Alright, that's it. Here's a bigger toad. I'm getting eaten up by mosquitoes around here though. He's a little farther from my car. Same species. And they're pretty much all over the place right now. I'm recording a checkered garter snake on the Quitman Road with a Border Patrol agent next door to me, standing next to me. Nice looking snake. Let's see if I can get a good shot of its head. Come on, focus. There we go. Nice looking snake. I'm pretty sure these are what they call camel spiders. I've seen them in Big Bend. And in Iraq, they're supposed to be huge. They're supposed to be fairly aggressive. Let's see if this thing will focus. It's having trouble focusing. Might get a little bit bigger. And that's it.